Hello, this is Victoria Wynn from winmodernart.com. Today I am creating surfboard ornaments. I love the ocean, I love the sea, I love everything water. So here I've got some mica powders. I got them from Amazon. The company name is Earth's Beauty. I love this dark blue. All I've done is I've added to this little cup some WaterFX CLEAR. It's a non-toxic, non-resin, water-soluble product, yet it dries quickly and with a very wet shine. So what I've done is mix some of this dark blue mica powder right into the WaterFX, and the color that I've used is clear. You can also use LUXE WaterFX in agate. That just gives it some extra shimmer. And I've got 3 different colors, a dark blue, kind of a medium green, and a light blue that I've got mixed up for this project today. So these ornaments are on limited edition. I had a craftsman in Utah cut them for me, and we have a few sets left. They come in sets of 4 right now on winmodernart.com. But either way, you can do this same treatment, this same technique on anything, on canvas, any shape of wood, doesn't matter. I'm just showing you as an example on these ornaments. So when I create oceans, I start with dark on top, and then I ombre, meaning like blend the colors as I go down. So start with the darkest color. Sometimes it's black, and in this case it's like a deep midnight blue. And I just use this popsicle stick to apply. It's so easy. And as you'll see when I add the next color, things start to get really fun when the blending comes. So this next color is a kind of a metallic green. And as you see me add that, I tell you, the fun part for me is really when I get to blend the 2 colors together. So you go really lightly in like a soft, graceful, wave-like design, not a harsh back and forth. This is where you get to have that soft touch. The softer the touch, the more graceful and realistic your waves and your background for your water will look. So clearly I love doing this because I'm spending a little bit of time doing it. And that's what art is all about, right? For me, at least, it's all about the meditation part of it. It's letting go of the stresses of my day, the stresses of life in general, and just it's a special time of self-love for me. So this green turned out to be so pretty. I added more, and then now I've also got that light blue. And when you mix micas with the LUXE WaterFX, they do a beautiful job of like marbling. I've been marbling with LUXE WaterFX for a long time, and I was using an acrylic Floetrol mixture. But I'm really loving these mica powders that have a gorgeous metallic sheen. And so I'm loving that about these. Again, the company name is Earth's Beauty, and I just got them on Amazon. And as far as the LUXE WaterFX, non-toxic, non-resin, no mixing several different parts needed, no heat gun needed. That's found on winmodernart.com. And here I'm just deepening the blue on the top. because my wood was showing a little bit more than I wanted. It's also a good idea to get the sides of your surfboard, unless you're just going to paint the sides gold or something like that. Otherwise, you can also tape the bottom of, in this case, a surfboard, but whatever piece of wood that you might be working on, or a canvas or cradle board, you can tape the back and the sides if you want with frog tape. That works really great. Frog tape just found, well, it's found all over the place. I got it on Amazon. So what I've done here is I've added WaterFX CLEAR, and just all alone in its clearest form. It just helps with the marbling and blending of the surfboard colors. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, but it is this little sneaky trick to getting an even more marbled effect for my background of my water here. So for the white waves, it's just white acrylics. Liquitex Basics is the brand name. And then some Floetrol that I've gotten from Home Depot and Lowe's. I've just dipped a little bit on my stick and created a nice waved-like design at an angle. Remember, no harsh lines. This is the ocean. We don't have harsh lines. So if you want a realistic look, then imagine in your mind's eye what water looks like when it's dripping and flowing and crashing waves. That's what I do. When I paint my waves, I go back to my childhood. I grew up in Southern California, and I spent a lot of time on the beach and not even sunbathing. I actually just sat on the beach and loved to stare at the waves. And so speaking of waves, all I've done here is I blew the waves just with my mouth. I didn't have a straw nearby. You can use a straw, but I just blew on them directly. It's just a small little surfboard. It was very easy to do. And that's how I got that effect. The WaterFX does a really beautiful job of realistic waves. And so I have been using it for my waves for a long, long time now. Just go with your intuition. This part I love. This is your creative time. This is where you get to dig deep and listen to that little inner voice that tells you where to put the waves, how hard to blow, how hard do you want these, how big do you want the waves, how small. It's all up to you. I'm just a guide and someone to give you an example. But at the end of the day, this is for you. This is for, your peaceful time. And if you sell your art, then you get all of it. You get the peaceful time, and you get to help support your income at home. So at this point, sometimes I just pause and I take a deep breath and just kind of decide what's next. I'm kind of just looking at my waves and also prepping my next step. I love working on the seashore as well. I always add a sandy part to my surfboards and whatever, all the different ocean. I use canvas a lot for oceans as well. And I have become very, very in love with Belize. And so that's where I hold the When Modern Art retreats, is in Belize. And I brought some sand back the last time I was there. So I've been adding Belizean sand to all of my ocean pieces. It makes them extra special for me. And again, the products are found on whenmodernart.com. Any of the LUXE products, in this case, the LUXE WaterFX in clear. And you'll see that I add a little extra touch of sparkle as well later on.